Hello, friends. You are here because you are more interested in quadrilaterals and all the different kinds that we might find. Now, you may even remember that we did this lesson where we talked about the different parts of a quadrilateral. Well, we're going to meet some very groovy quadrilaterals today that have some other things we can look at too, but we'll get to that in just a bit. Our first guest star is this fantastic quadrilateral. And remember again, quadrilateral, two parts, quadra, four, check it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, lateral from lateralis, sides, four sides. But also there's something else going on here. There's four vertices as well, or four angles, or four corners, depending on how you're looking at it. Now, a square is a pretty excellent shape to have as a friend because all their sides are equal. There are also two sets of parallel sides here. How fantastic. And also these angles are all equal as well. It's a pretty cool quadrilateral to know. Our next guest is sort of like a square, but there's some differences here. This one is, yeah, that's right, it's a rectangle. Now, a rectangle also has two pairs of parallel sides, and its angles are equal, but yeah, I know. These two pairs of parallel sides are also not equal to each other, unlike our friend the square. Yeah. But, there's something... Ooh. Oh, no. Well, that looks sort of cool, but that's not quite a rectangle anymore. Notice the angles just changed when I leaned it over. I hope I didn't break it. No way. This is a completely different quadrilateral. It's called a parallelogram. It's got that word parallel in it. It still has the two pairs of parallel sides like a rectangle, but now everything's tilted a bit. And check these out. These guys can really bend. It's pretty amazing. Let's go back to our friend the square for a second. Here he is, and I can actually do the same thing to him too. Oh, Mr. Square, I'm so sorry. What's that? Oh, you're not a square anymore. That's right. Now you're a rhombus. A rhombus is sort of like a parallelogram. Again, two pairs of parallel sides, but all four sides are still equal, just like a square. That's pretty cool too. And again, look at that bending. Wow, almost like a beautiful diamond. Huh. Well, anyway, we've got other people to meet today, other shapes. Here comes another one. Don't fall into this trap. It's the trapezoid. Check out the trapezoid, sometimes known as the trapezium. What we have here is one pair of parallel sides, and they're not equal. And then another pair of not parallel sides, but they are equal. Sort of mixing things up, right? Very interesting. Oh, wait a second. I've got another one over here. What is this? Just some kind of irregular quadrilateral. Ooh, I don't have time for that. But I do have something else here that's pretty cool. I bet you'd love to fly one of these, right? Oh. And these can bend a little bit and change. But what do you notice about this one? Sort of like if we took that parallelogram and switched some of the sides, right? We've got two sides that are equal here and two sides that are equal here. So two pairs of sides that are equal to each other, but I'm not really sure if anything's parallel, and these are not equal to these. This one is actually called a kite. And I'm so glad this one's here today because there's something different about this quadrilateral that we can investigate. If you can find a shape like this, a rhombus or a kite, or even a parallelogram might work for this, you can go ahead and grab it and capture it with a colored pencil or another type of pencil. I'm going to capture this one and show you something new. And it likes to move on me while I'm doing this, but should be okay. Let's see if we got it. Oh, just a quick correction there, and we're good to go. Now, hopefully you remember those parts of a quadrilateral. You know, the base, all the different sides, the perimeter, the height, and we still have some things like that on this shape. But how would you even find the base on this? That might be tough. But there definitely are two other parts here that I'd like you to know about, and those are the diagonals. And to get those, you're going to need a straight edge or something that you can connect these vertices with, because there's two of them. And here's one of them. And here's the other one here. Two diagonals, and actually they have different names too. There's a major diagonal and a minor diagonal. Do you think you know which one is which? And yes, this looks very much like a kite now. Whee! Yes, the major diagonal would be that longer one, and the minor diagonal would be that smaller one. That's right. Wow, so you know about all sorts of different quadrilaterals now. Let's see. We talked about the square with all equal sides and two pairs of parallel sides, the rectangle, which had two pairs of parallel sides, but they weren't equal to each other. Oh, we also leaned the square into a rhombus, leaned the rectangle into a parallelogram. Oh, there was the trapezoid, there's that nasty, weird, irregular quadrilateral, and the kite. Well, since you know of all these quadrilaterals, why don't you try this? Why don't you take a piece of paper and give it a nice tri-fold squash fold. Let's get that down there. And copy all of these different shapes down onto this paper, because once you open this, yes, I know there's only 3 sides here, but if you turn it over, there's 3 more. And look, we've got square, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, trapezoid, and kite. That's 6 shapes. If you can label the top of this side and that side with all of these different shapes, you could go all through your house looking for all of these different shapes, and who knows how many you might find. I'll tell you, you'll find a lot more of these than you will those triangles, but good luck in your investigations. I can't wait to see what you were able to identify.